Well, good morning from a beautiful Galanack Bay. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's the name I was trying to remember last night. But we've woken up to another beautiful sunny day. We're going to be heading up to Skye today, so looking forward to that. Another place that neither Gary and I have been to before. But just look how beautiful this place is. We've woken up with seals, with all sorts of birds. It's just beautiful. So the forecast again today is for absolutely no wind as we head north to Skye. But the forecast was saying that yesterday. All the forecast models were saying exactly the same, that we're going to get 5 or 10 knots of breeze, but we ended up with 25. So we're not taking anything for granted today. So even though there's no wind, when we put the sails up, we'll be putting some reefs in just in case, because we've got caught out now once or twice too often. And it just proves that winter sailing in Scotland, the forecast models just don't get it right when they try and forecast what the winds are like coming over mountains and that. So I've learned very quickly that you can't trust anything on predict wind, because they always seem to get it wrong. Right, so as you can see, we made it out of the anchorage on muck. Well worth coming. Tricky getting in and out, but totally doable as long as you take it easy. Use the Andreas charts like we did. Back that up with your Navionics or whatever you use, and you can't go wrong. So we got rum up here just in front of us, eggs over there, and we're heading for Skye. Gary's down below making the tea. It's a beautiful sunny day. A bit colder today than it was yesterday, and I think the weather forecasters have got it right. Very little breeze. We're going to put the sails up in a bit. Maybe we'll get something out the sails, who knows. But I think it's going to be motoring most of the way there, which I don't mind because I do need to charge the batteries. But yeah, lovely day to be out. Winter sailing in Scotland, you can't beat it. I know I keep saying that, but I do love it here. Right, so we've got the engine off and we've got both sails out. We've left some reefs in both the sails because of getting caught out yesterday. We've only got 7 knots of breeze, but we're doing 2.5 knots through the water. I'm tempted to say, let's put all the sails out. What about you, Gary? What do you reckon?
Well, I'd wait until we get round this headland here, see if we get if the wind picks up. If it doesn't, then yeah.
Let's just yank.
Well, you might get round here, it might be blowing a bit, and then the next thing will be broaching all over the place again.
Like we were the other day. We didn't catch it on camera, but we got caught out coming up the Sound of Mull. It was like this. We had all the sails out, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, God knows where it came from, the winds just completely overpowered us, and we were doing all sorts of 360-degree turns. We're going a couple of hours, and as you can see, the Isle of Skye is getting closer and closer. We're heading for Loch Skyvaig. I don't know if I've pronounced that right, apologies if I haven't, but it's described in all the books and on all the apps and websites as one of the most dramatic anchorages in Scotland, which is why we're going here for the night. Still a beautiful day. The wind has completely died off, so we just got the main out, and we are running on engine, doing about 5 knots, but as you can see, the sea is completely flat. Still loving it. Just bloody cold today though. Taking a chance to go down below to get warm. Right, so we are here, and the cruising guides, the apps, the Andreas charts were all dead right. What a stunning place to drop the hook. And the beauty of it is we've got it all to ourselves, haven't we?
Yep.
Can you imagine how this gets really busy in the summer? Right, so whilst we are here in Loch Skye, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, apologies if we got it completely wrong, but this is the first time me and the boat have been to the Island of Skye. So for the first time in a long time, I can update the sticker wall. Now, if you're fairly new here, you may not have seen me talk about my sticker wall before, but every time I go to a new country or a new place, I put a sticker on the wall. So as you can see, we've got the Wales sticker here, that's where we're from. Been to Ireland when we went to Dublin for the first time, been to the Isle of Man, there's the UK flag, been to Scotland of course. We've been to Northern Ireland when we went into Belfast a couple of years ago. The last one to go on was the Isle of Arran sticker, that was last year. And the Isle of Mull one as well last year. So now we've been to Skye, I've got a Skye sticker to go on the sticker wall. So let's put a sticker on. Need to make sure we get it the right way. I think it's going to go quite nicely here, underneath Scotland, next to Mull. So there we go. Another sticker on the sticker wall as we continue our journey and our adventure sailing Scotland, and hopefully in future years sailing further afield as well. Well, good morning from a beautiful Loch Skye or Skye, not sure how you pronounce it, but as you can see it's absolutely stunning here. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, the sun is just coming up over the hills, and we're heading to Mallaig today. That's the plan. Going to have a little bit more wind today than what we had yesterday, but as you can see, clear blue skies. It's going to be a lovely day for sailing. Going to be another chilly one, but it's great to be out. You can see why this anchorage is so popular in the summer, but it's great to be here. Only one's here. Got the place to ourselves. What a place to wake up. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Okay mate, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Well done, nice one. My gloves are minging now.
Was it dirty, the anchor?
It's still covered in mud. I tried to leave it just dangling in the water, you know, to get it,
Yeah.
but it's like thick.
Well, if it was dangling that much, you know, if it was that dirty, you know, you've got a good old holding.
Yeah, I was well and truly in the mud. Right, we have just left Loch Skye. Apologies for the mispronunciation. Worth coming in here though, wasn't it?
It was beautiful, yes.
All the pilot books and everything were saying that it was one of the most dramatic anchorages, and it certainly was. It's low tide, and we had 1.4 metres below the keel. So not a lot of room for many more boats in there, but we had the place to ourselves. And now we are heading to Mallaig. We're very low on power because I've only got one solar panel, thanks to Storm Arian, who blew my other one off. So I think it's going to be a motor sail, but the forecast is for a little bit more wind today, so let's see what happens when we clear the headland and when we get going. So as Gary and I get going, it's time for another postcard update from Robin. If you're a regular subscriber, you'll know Robin is attempting to cross the Atlantic on his friend's yacht. And in the last postcard update, Robin reported that shortly after leaving the Cape Verdes, they were forced to turn back due to a problem with the autopilot. So how have they got on since then? Here's Robin with another update.
Well, Dave, here you go. We did actually make it, and yeah, we are truly in the Caribbean. Take a look at this. So it was definitely all worth it. Although at the time it was quite challenging. So basically, since November, we've headed down to, first of all, down to Gran Canaria, then from Gran Canaria down to Cape Verde, and then our unexpected issues with the autopilot, and then over 15 days to English harbour on Antigua, and now we're on the other side of the island over at Jolly Harbour, and it's absolutely wonderful here. Still been a bit breezy, that's settling down in the next few days, and yeah, we can start to enjoy some proper postcard holiday time finally. So yeah, amazing journey. It's, yeah, should you do it, shouldn't you do it? You should definitely do it. It's worth it when you get here. Just ensure that you've got all of the things that we talked about before in place, all the safety stuff, and don't assume it's going to be flat calm all the way across. So long as you do that, you'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, this is us signing off from the Caribbean, our new cruising home for the next 12 months or so with any luck. Take care, see you soon, bye.
Well done, Robin and Ian. After a few delays and technical issues, they finally made it across the Atlantic to the Caribbean, and looking at that beach and the weather, I'd say it was well worth all the effort. Looks like it's a lot warmer there than what it is here in Scotland. Right, we've been going for about 45 minutes to an hour. Gary's on the helm, and it's a lovely day out here. A little bit more winds today, which is great. Got about 12-13 knots of breeze, and we're doing sort of 4.85 knots through the water, so not bad at all. That should get us into Malaga about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Because it's winter, the marina is pretty much closed, but I phoned the number on the website. They've given us the gate code, they've given us the codes for the showers, so all is good. Get the boat charged up tonight on the pontoons, go and have a beer, go and get something to eat, and then we'll be heading back towards Tobermory and then back towards our marina to end our little 5-day little trip out. But it's not over yet. Going to keep enjoying it. The weather has just been fabulous. Couldn't have wanted better weather considering it's early February in Scotland. Wow. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, if you're on Facebook, Sailing Madness has now a brand new Facebook page. I've got 13,000 subscribers here on YouTube and about 50 followers on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook and want up-to-date photos, behind the scenes stuff, then head over to Facebook and subscribe to Sailing Madness. Need to get those Facebook numbers up, so thank you. We are here, we are in Malaga, so the plan is now shower, lunch, come back, do some boat jobs, go to the pub, food in a restaurant somewhere, and then back to the pub and bed. What a better way to spend a Sunday afternoon. And that just about does it for Dave for today. If you're still here watching at the end, then you must have enjoyed this episode, so please remember to hit the like button and consider subscribing. You'll be doing us a big favour by helping us reach more viewers, as the more likes and subscriptions we get, the more likely YouTube is to recommend us to people who may not have found us yet. And if you've got any comments or questions, please put them in the box below. Finally, if you'd like real-time updates, ad-free episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, then head over to Patreon and join the Sailing Madness Patreon crew. Click the link in the description below for more details. Until next time, thanks for watching. Oh, and if you've not seen them yet, don't forget to check out some of our previous episodes.